Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make this effective techno bass line with the help of Ableton Analog. It can sound like this. And it can sound like this. So let's make it from scratch. Let's take analog, and the key here is that we're gonna use LFOs, and I guess for some this is gonna be basic stuff, but I hope for some this is something new. So let's add some echo and amp just to make this sound a bit more spacious. So let's first focus on the first oscillator. So we are having oscillator 1. Let's just copy the pattern. Yeah, it sounds pretty drastic. So let's add LFO. And now we will add an LFO to the pitch. So here you can add an LFO to the pitch. And we're already getting more techno sound, which is not that kind of on point when it comes to pitch. We can add a bit of pitch envelope, and at this point this is nice. I'm gonna add a bit of sub, and we're gonna apply this. Let's detune it a bit and apply some LFOs to the filter itself. So let's take off the sustain, and we will work only with the decay. And let's add the LFO to the frequency modulation. Let's add a bit of the key. So the key, the height of the note, the pitch of the note will influence the frequency of the cutoff. Let's then turn down the envelope, and let's add a bit of LFO to the resonance, as well as key and an envelope. And then let's add a bit of attack. So the LFO kind of like gradually fades in. It's not that. Let's hear it. And when we add attack, and let's offset this a bit. Let's turn this down. This already sounds interesting in my opinion. What else we can do? We can add a bit of envelope modulation based on the velocity of the note. So whenever note has different velocity, we're gonna get different envelope values, which makes this sound a bit more alive. And now we can play. So this is basically it. Let's compare. Yeah, the LFO is faster, so let's. And now we can add second oscillator. So let's detune it as well. And let's add a new unison to make it a bit more interesting as well. And we will add second LFO with a bit of attack, maybe something slight shorter, and let's add an LFO as well, and let's change the oscillator, and let's maybe attack it from the bottom. Bit crazy. So we can just add it to taste if we like it, and if we would take some more driving sequence, we would need to work with the envelope of the filter. So Yeah, and decrease the decay. Let's turn this. Maybe decrease LFO a bit. Yeah, that already sounds nice. And we can maybe have something like that. Now if we like turn down the LFO so it works in a different way, you can hear that there is this kind of like movement which we now can modulate by modulating the rate of the LFO. Now it's more dynamic. It's kind of slower. It's very subtle. But without it, it's just boring, in my opinion. Now we're getting this fine movement in the lower spectrum. So yeah, play with it, add different values of the LFO. You can experiment with the shape, you can experiment with the offset, how the LFO is being triggered, maybe a bit of delay attack. And here it's just a matter of taste, whether you wanted the LFO to go up and down or down, how much you want a bit of pitch envelope. And this way you can like tune it to the rest of the elements in the composition and play with the filter envelope. And as always, I recommend using instrument racks, and this one you can get in the Hypnotic Techno community. Every month I prepare new set of racks for the members, so you're gonna get this guy, which already sounds fine. So yeah, that would be it. If you want to learn more about using Ableton devices for producing techno, check out this tutorial when I will show you how you can use Ableton Operator to create interesting hypnotic techno sounds. Till the next time, bye.